What's going on, guys? Rods Over Bricks here. So in today's video, we're going to see this thing darn near hit 35 miles an hour at half of its power. It's running a 2S battery in these videos. It is 4S capable. And if you guys don't know, this is just a little 1/28 scale car I built with a hand-soldered brass chassis. It is running a 130 brushed motor. And it's got a really interesting steering system in the front. Anyways, let's cut to the testing zone and see what we can do. Alright, so I'm going to try to do some timed testing of Mighty Mouse. I'm still on 2S. My 4S battery won't be here for another couple days. I'm still waiting on it. But I did last night up the size of the pinion gear from a 12 to a 15 tooth. I got chalk with me and a tape measure. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure out 25 feet here. And I'm going to use another app to have like a stopwatch thing shown. And it shows up to 3 decimal places after, the seconds. So that should give us a pretty good reference on how fast this thing's going. So I'm going to get all set up, measure out 25 feet, lay some chalk marks. And hopefully, I'm hoping on 2S we're hitting 35. That's what I'm really, really hoping for. So wish me luck. All right, guys. Well, that's the that's the other end. 300 inches. Okay, I'm hoping to cover that in like half a second. That's like what, 34 miles an hour, I think is what Google showed me. Also, this is just terrible to do the tape measures, but this thing here has a bad spring, so it was getting kind of crunchy sounding. Oh, it won't retract. Oh, well, I guess that was the end of the spring. All right, guys, we can see our 25-foot markers. The car is on. And I do apologize if the video quality here in a moment is going to be brought down a whole bunch. I'm going to be using an app that has a timer on it. I couldn't figure out like a widget, whatever that is, to lay over the camera. So, this is just for timing and testing. Until I get to the 4S, then I'll probably have a couple extra cameras up here and a stopwatch, etc. Anyways, here we go. So, upon editing this, as you can see, it's really choppy because I didn't have the frame rate on my phone all slowed down. So what I did is I shot it in slow motion and counted the frames. And I know it's going to be kind of a rough estimate, maybe give or take 3 or 5 frames, but this is the math I could do. Well, I think that pinion change was nice. Now I'm just waiting to double the voltage through this thing. Anyways, let's get a couple of little cinematic shots of this thing, because I think it looks pretty good for, a home-built brass junk car. So let's get some rolling shots. Well, guys, overall, I think Mighty Mouse did pretty freaking good today. It took some pretty hard hits. I even took a little bit of the paint from the curb with me. Broke a body mount on the rear and broke one on the front. Curbs are definitely not forgiving. Anyways, in the next couple days, like I've said, I'll be putting a 4S inside this thing and seeing what we could really do. I am super hoping for 60 miles an hour. That might be a little on the optimistic side. But as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and if you guys like Mighty Mouse, I still can't get the name right. If you guys like Mighty Mouse a whole bunch, let me know in the comments, and let me know what I should build next. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one.